Hello and welcome. I'm Siobhan Brady, spiritual mentor, spiritual medium, healer, and most recently, well, not most recently, but I'm now saying it, channel for God. So I'm coming in today, guys. This is your weekly reading that I haven't done in quite some time. So just excuse me a second. Sorry, a door banging. So today is August the 12th, and we're after coming through, well, what I would describe personally as a major transformation, okay? And some of us would still be feeling some of the after effects of, well, we had a new moon, very powerful super new moon. Then we had the whole 8/8 and the Lionsgate portal, which opened on the 26th of July, and it's closing today. So we should start to feel a little bit more, how would I put it? Well, I want to say ourselves, but what Spirit is saying in my ear is our new selves. So that's still going to take a little bit of time for us to settle in with, get to know, well, get to be reacquainted is what I'm hearing here as well. So it's not necessarily like our new selves, but it feels like it's new because we feel we haven't met this side of ourselves before. And indeed, it's just a new level, a new depth to ourselves. So, yeah, very happy, and I'm getting more excited, I have to say, now that we've come through this. And now we are heading into, and I'm not sure which planet has gone into retrograde now, because there's still like 5, I think, in retrograde, and we have a full moon coming, incoming on the 15th. So there's a lot of energy still kicking about, but we should be finding it easier. Now, that might be only marginally easier, but it's still a positive. So we have to see it as the positive, that we are getting some sort of a balance reoccurring here, where it's not so intense all the time. So I'm happy to say that that's where I'm at. Very, very excited about where I'm being brought, and very, very excited about my future with God as the channel, and that He has called me to. And you will be hearing more about that as well, because I will be trying to put it here on my YouTube channel for anybody who wishes to subscribe to that. I will be doing live readings on my business page, on my Siobhan Brady Spiritual Mentor page on Facebook, and I will be doing live channelings there under the guidance and direction of God. And I don't know why, and it's a kind of a surprise to me as well, but Padre Pio, I have a picture here on my table, and he actually came in very strong in the first channeling that I did with God, and Padre Pio then came in as well. So I had no idea that he was going to step forward at the time, but he's obviously coming in very strongly with me for a reason. So let's get to the reading and see what's going to happen this week. As I said, today is Monday the 12th, and we're just we're closing the door now to the Lionsgate portal, but we're opening the door to so much more. So it's like that old saying, when one door closes, another one opens. And what I'm feeling so positive about this, guys, and sometimes as well, a lot of it is our perception and our mindset as well. So yes, a lot of, well, personally speaking, and I know other people are the same, we've been very tired. A lot of the stuff would hit us quite physically. I would get an awful lot that goes on in my head kind of thing, and it leaves me kind of like slightly off balance. And that leaves you tired, and you just feel lack of motivation and all that. But it's about going, okay, we have a change here now. Let's step into it and make the most of it. So that's what's happening. So as I shuffle, I'm being made aware that yes, there are some people out there though as well that are kind of ignoring, is what I'm hearing, anything that seems to be going on, and that is not really a good place to be, in the sense of, because if you keep putting it off, it's still going to come and bite you in the ass. So I would be saying, rather than ignoring or trying to bury perhaps what would be going on there, or wanting to show itself to you, let it come. Let it come, because it's nothing that you can't handle, okay? It may come in an intense form if you have been holding and keeping buried, you know. So just ask for it to come up gradually, because we are all being awakened. So it's so much nicer to walk around with your eyes open than to walk around with your eyes closed. Trust me, because I've been in both places and I love walking around with my eyes open. And yeah, not everything that we have to see is pretty, but we can turn it around. We can choose then to acknowledge that and kind of go, okay, but that's not where I want to be. I want to be this. I want to be in the light. Yes, thank you for showing me that, because I'm learning from it. And whether it's internal or external, because we all have it. So it's all part of our learning, and we have chosen it. Remember that. So I don't know what it is when I get on these readings that, oh, it's taken me ages. And there's a few after falling out there. So they're all down. They haven't changed. And we're just going to leave those there. There's like 3 or 4. So we're going to get a very big reading, looks like, for this week. Because I'm laughing because Spirit is saying here, if it takes for long to come back on, as it usually does, maybe this will have to keep us going for the next month. So, okay, so I'm going to leave that there as an extra. So there's a few there, but I'm going to go with card 1 here, which is what they're saying, something that there, okay? And I'm laughing to myself because it's funny, because even before I came in on the call, I wasn't sure I was going to do it, which can be the case with me, but it's just like now they're kind of going, let's go, let's do this, Siobhan. It's time now. Let's wake everybody up. Let's get going. Let's have some fun. Let's bring in the lightheartedness. So please, if you're watching this and you're feeling a bit shitty, please know that you can shift. I joke about it all the time, as when people say, what do you do for a living? And I say a healer, you know, and we do talk about shifting shit. So I just say I should call myself a shift shifter. So that's what we're doing. We're shifting the crap. We're getting rid of the nonsense. We're getting rid of the bullshit. We're allowing all the new, clearer, happier, lighter, brighter energy to come in now and lift us. So just let go of any of the shit and step into the new. Okay, so here we go with card 2. Okay, now card 3 is on the bottom of the deck, but this has to come after card 3. So card 3, they're saying, is this one. Okay, but I'll show you. I don't know why I seem to be all over the place, but it's just, this is the way the energy is working with me at the moment. So card 1, serenity. Okay, now straight away I want you to breathe that in. Breathe in the grounding, right? And bring yourselves right down into it, into yourself, into your heart, from here into here. So bridge the gap. How does that feel? It's coming. It's yours. No. You're still in the head there. A few people are still in their heads. So relax. And feel your heart space opening up. So feel that. Yes, now we're getting it. Drop in there, into that. Oh, feel it. It's just so gently. That's yours. Gently, drop down. And that's it. And when you know that, and you can achieve that and bring yourself into that, peace, serenity, blessings, which is what they're showing me. Or maybe they just showed me that on the bottom because they keep going on about it now. So serenity. Breathe it in. Yeah. Surround yourself in what brings you peace. So what works for you? Could be a walk in nature. Could be a nice bath. Could be just sitting with a friend having a cup of coffee. Could be sitting on your own having a cup of coffee. Doing some writing, some meditation. Maybe putting on some music and dancing and singing like a lunatic around your own space. Just letting go. So whatever works for you, bring in the peace. But it's time now. God is saying here to cut away all of what brings you down. And it could be a person, yes, it could be a circumstance, it could be well, circumstances are a huge thing, yes. So it could be somebody in your life, bringing in darkness, or somebody in your life who's not well, or somebody in your life who just pulls, or just the balance isn't there. And it could be like the circumstances, like say for me at the moment, I'm trying to find a new home, things like that. So it's just about letting it go, working with what you have to work with, bringing in, just believing and trusting. Okay, card 2. So that's for, it's that long since I've been on, I'm nearly forgetting to say, that's for Monday, Tuesday of this week, the 12th of August. Okay, starting. And card 2 now is for Wednesday, Thursday. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay, see, now the study in this respect, well, there's two ways this card works, but this is often about how we need to step into being a healer, or taking on the role of a healer and learning some healing modalities. But this study here as well is also about the study of yourself. Okay, so we are being given so much time now to actually do that, and we're learning so much about ourselves. So it's about our own minds, going in there and letting go again, and seeing what needs to be let go of in order to be in the heart space. But when we go internally, we're healing our mind. And I actually put up a post on Facebook this morning about healing the mind, funny enough, as well. And it's when you work with the mind and you let go, and you realize that once you're looking after this, keeping it positive, bringing in all that you need, then the body follows. So whatever is going on in your body is not just coming from, it's coming from what the mind has sent it, the messages, feelings, everything that runs riot in our mind. So the study here is also about, yes, people there as well. I know we're coming into what they're talking about, leaving cert results here and exam results. So we must be coming near the time for that. And people now are thinking about where they're going to choose to go to college, and there will be a lot of that going on. So choose wisely. There's no big rush, though. I do want to say that to students who are embarking on perhaps, stepping into the role of college and choosing their careers and where they think they're going to be for the rest of their life. Listen, it doesn't matter if you start something and you don't like it, you can change. And that's what life is all about. We have to make these choices and see if we like things in order to understand that we don't, or they're not meant for us, okay? And the rainbow here is all about how, when we let ourselves actually focus with our wants and our needs, rather than, our fears, that we can actually open up and really, really do amazing things. Because that rainbow over the head there is talking about letting all that brightness come in down through your channel and opening yourself up to the infinite, to the divine. So, and then studying the study of you in all of that. So there's a lot happening here, and I feel actually the apprehension around this card, especially since I mentioned the exams and stuff like that for people. So there's a collective of it, but it's not just the students, because parents are as well hoping and waiting and wishing for their children. So you have to understand too, as parents, that our children, I'm not at that stage just yet, but I will be soon enough, that we have to let them kind of lead their own way, and trust and have faith that they will find their way. Okay, so that's study for now with something else there. So as well, not just about the students or the children, say, that are doing their exams, there are people there as well now. And it's kind of like I was feeling the change that's coming with people. A lot of people are thinking, okay, I want something more in my life. This is all well and good, but it's not, well, I suppose the serenity, it's not bringing me the peace, and there's like this inner kind of want or need to do something more, or be something extra, or find themselves in another way. So there is quite a bit of that contemplation and stuff coming in this week. So and this is for Wednesday, Thursday, so it's leading right into the full moon. So so get ready, guys, to be going very deep within yourself, which is the study of you, but to be going right in there and seeing, okay, what is it that I really want in my life now, and how can I achieve that in order to be me? Okay, in order to be me, because I'm finding it a lot on my personal one-to-one readings with people, that people want more they're not just quite sure maybe what it is, but they know that there's more. And that's because we're all starting to listen more to our soul or our heart, and we're not quite fully always really good at listening to the heart, because we kind of go, oh God, what's that? Because we're not used to it. But it's definitely the shift is coming. Now I'm picking up these cards that fell on the floor, and there are actually 3 of them there together. So this is for Friday, Saturday and Sunday, and there's such a lovely mix here of 3 beautiful cards. So we have Guardian Angel, okay, then we have New Love, and then we have Retreat. So it's almost like that they're saying here, okay, you have the help. Oh, I'm quite emotional actually when I say this, because there's a lot of heaviness there in my head. There is a lot of, it feels like there's a battle going on nearly all the time here with people in stepping into their divine feminine, and the male side is still kind of trying to get in there. And it's almost like as well, it's like the harsher side of ourselves that we would maybe feel dominated by is still trying to call the shots. So again, we hear ego, we hear fear, we hear all of that. So we need to start bringing in the balance there and allowing the divine to rise within us. And our guardian angels are all around. I do live, well, I haven't done a live one yet, but I do readings where I give people the name of their angel. So I do that sometimes on my business page as well. So if you'd like to have a look the next time and put your name down, I do go to who I'm guarded to. So call on your angels, guys, because we all have this beautiful being. We have several of them, but we have our own personal one who stands with us all the time, and they're only waiting to help us through any of these times that we feel we're alone when we're actually not. And trust as well that if you're feeling particularly kind of lonely, I kind of went through a little bit of that yesterday here as I sat here with myself, kind of going, I'm feeling a bit funny in my head, and what is this? What's going on? But then I watched a movie, and would you believe it? It was Field of Dreams, and it just brought up so much and gave me so much clarity, and it was amazing. So Field of Dreams, if anybody hasn't seen it, it's an amazing movie, and I would say it's a good watch, especially for anybody on the spiritual path who's kind of wondering if they're losing the plot a little bit about where they're going, what they're hearing, feeling, sensing. So even me now at this point, you know, and as I spoke about the channel for God, and he speaks so clearly to me, I'm still doubting in some ways that why would he be talking to me? So please start trusting. Okay, so that's for Friday, Saturday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. These are the collective. New Love. Whoa! Now I want to say for anybody who's single, you know, it's all coming, but hold on a minute, all right? Okay, because this is, and it's quite a serious card, because it's almost like here as well, God and the angels are saying to you, it's time, and well, see, retreat as well. So it's really time now to start giving yourself what you deserve. Okay, so it's about taking that break, taking that time out to honor yourself and give you what you deserve. So don't be waiting on somebody else to come along and fulfill all your needs and your dreams and your desires, because that's not their job. It's your job. It's up to you. So the new love here, and I feel so happy. I feel so happy for you when I say this, because people are starting to realize, okay? And it might seem like it's hard work, and sometimes it fucking well is, because it's hard sometimes for us to kind of go, God, you're doing a great job. You're doing great today. Aren't you amazing? Siobhan, you're fabulous, or Mary, you're great, or you're really, you know, that's great what you're doing. Even sometimes when we feel like that. So bring it in there. Bring in the love, the love, the love, the love, the love. There's a lot going on here around music as well, I have to say. So try and listen to some music at the weekend, something that means something to you, because the angelic realm are amazing at speaking through music for people, and there will be a lot. People have so much going on. They're just starting to notice maybe little things more than they had been. So this is God's way and the angels' way of communicating. So they will catch your attention in some way. So the music is coming in very strong there as well. And I see people having to lie down and receive. So healing, meditation, sound healing, just lying, just relaxing, just taking the time out to do what they need to do. And actually as well, a lot of it is to kind of get yourself out in nature. So this part of the Friday, Saturday, Sunday would be about, you know, getting out there, taking the time to love yourself. And yes, I can hear Spirit going, what about the people who are single? There's people out there waiting for their loves to arrive, right? Now, for some of you, because I can't say it's going to be for everyone, but for some of you, there is, well, I feel there's been a couple of people watching this, and that would have had very nasty breakups in the more recent times. And there is quite a bit of that happening where the energy at the moment, people are shifting in their awareness, and not everybody within the relationships are able to stay on board with each other. So people are falling off, and this is friendships as well as relationships, as in, you know, love relationships. So they're falling off, and people are changing and all of that. So I would say, again, this is probably why, the more I go into the 3 cards, that's why they all fell on the floor. That this is the reason then you would need to be, see, with she's sitting, or he or she, doesn't matter, sitting by themselves. You need to start calling and asking for the help from your angelic, okay? And they're there to help you. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, guys, because it is, you know, it is after the full moon. And this energy now, even though I said it's not as intense, or maybe not, how would I put it, maybe not as heavy, maybe that might be the better way, because it's lighter, but there's still a lot of changes, okay? So really, really give to yourself, right? Rest up as you can. I see so many people just lying down, receiving. So that would be a great way to spend part of your weekend in doing, and calling on your angels for their help. And they do want me to go to the bottom card again and talk about the blessings, because this is a collective just for what's coming in. And you see the winter scene here. So we're talking about, like, we're entering into August now. We're practically in the middle of August now. So we're in autumn and Lunasa and all of that, and the time of harvest, and the time of, you know, reaping what you have sown. And my birthday is coming in September, and we'll have more about that in the next reading, hopefully, because it's a very big birthday for me this year. And so by the time the winter sets in, guys, so, you know, we have done huge work this year now so far to this point, but by the time we get to December, it will be even more huge, but it'll be on a more subtle. So we have started to learn, oh yeah, I've got this, I know what's coming now. Oh yeah, that's okay, I've been through the heavier part of that. This is going to be like a walk in the park. So keep seeing it in that way, okay? And let these blessings continue to come. And it's funny, I'm going on about the house move, and they're here saying to me, your house is coming, Siobhan. And I do know it is. I just wanted to be here now. So, you know, I need to practice why. I know it's coming. And for anybody there who's waiting on a house move or anything like that, or needs to sign documents, now is a good time, actually, because we're out of the Mercury. I think we're out of the shadow of the Mercury retrograde as well. So sometimes they say around that time it's not a good time, and then other people say it is a good time. Mercury retrograde doesn't really, I have to say, really affect me, where I would say things go badly wrong. I might feel the intensity, but that's just me anyway, because I could be like that 2 days out of the week anyway. So it's all kind of, again, it's how you deal with it, right? So let the blessings come, and I'm sorry if I'm rambling, but let them come. And I do hope, guys, that all makes sense. So we have Monday, Tuesday, okay, of the 12th of August we are in today. Serenity, peace, love, blessings, all of that, bringing in, sitting into the heart. So finding that time. And I've started talking about, actually, here we go. I've started talking about Mondays, right? And how we all, and this is now not me personally, this is Spirit speaking through me. And, you know, with the way we're, oh God, back to work on Monday, and God, and, you know, and this is the normal thing, and oh God, and, you know, start looking at Monday, right? This was said to me last week, and I think I posted it. Start looking at Monday as the day that you plan the nice thing that you're going to do for yourself during the week. So start seeing it as the magical day, the planning day, the great day, or the mystery Monday, or the, you know, what can I do for myself this week, or even for somebody else in your you say your loved ones, or what kind of mystery could we decide on, or, you know, set up so that we're thinking about it all week and we're looking forward to it. And so rather than it being the day, oh God, back to work, you know, think of it as the day where you start making plans and see it as the, oh yeah, I can't wait for this day to come around because we're making plans about what we're going to be doing and how exciting our week is going to be and stuff like that. So, and that's part of what they're talking about here. The study card then, as I said, for Wednesday, Thursday, about yourself. Again, then we're talking about heart stuff here and sitting into it, but also for leaving certain results and college applications. I don't think that comes yet though, but it's obviously on the mind. But going in there and looking at our own minds and not being afraid to see what's there, but bridge the gap, fall into the heart, let go of anything you don't need to have here, even though, you know, and the mind is showing us things, but be very careful that we nurture this. Okay, new love, retreat, and guardian angel for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So guys, and the blessings card for overall. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon. And I do look forward to going live on my spiritual mentor page and doing some live channeling. And I know I'm being pushed to do it later on tonight, so I will see how I feel. And thank you for being part of this channel. Thank you for following me on Facebook, and thanks for watching the readings. So God bless. Have a great week. Talk to you soon.